All right, for real this time. For real this time. Let me check, bruh, cause jaw. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this thing's still tripping. Oh, it say stream quality good. I mean, I don't know. Let me know how the stream doing. I'm waving my hand right now. If y'all can't see that, let me know. Yo, yo, yo. All right. All right, for real this time. For real this time. Let me check, bruh, cause all right, yeah, we doing good. We in there. We in there, baby. We in there, baby. You know, it's my birthday, so I'm finna demo a new plugin. Whoop de doo dah. Y'all ready for it? I told y'all I was gonna do it. So Sonible is a company that has been creating these things called smart plugins, right? And you got a smart EQ where it automatically detects how an audio source should be EQ'd. They got one for compression. They got one for even reverb. I'm waiting on the one for delays, but right now we got one that's pretty. I think they did pretty dope with, and they did it. It's a called the Smart Limit from Sonible. Check this bad boy out. I'm put it on screen. You know what I'm saying? Bow. And let me tell you, it is pretty fire. Um, so the song we're gonna be using today is called Carbon Copy by Koya Key. And yo, this thing can get incredibly loud. I'm talking about unheard of loud, which is kind of weird. So, um, let me try and I wonder if I could change some settings real quick. I can't go back and change my output. Let's see. Might as well put all of them down there. But it looked like we doing good on the stream. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. But right now we finna get into this limiter though. All right, so we're gonna listen to it without it, and then we're gonna start messing with it, okay? And I'll talk about it as we go.
Don't run up, cause you might get done up. Yeah, I'm pushing like it was a stroller. I won't let nobody run me, don't come with controllers. First step of being real is being yourself, I guess nobody told them. Ratchet is what ratchet does, that's what they say to us. I can't really make this up, this on some crazy stuff. 34-inch with the kit, they gon' weigh to us. Then go and mimic us, and go and fuck it up. Mostly I just stay to myself, cause people I don't trust. Leave everything to God, you know that's a must. So it's only one of me, nothing close to me. But when I say it's God, they tell me it's anatomy. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see them coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. You know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching.
So as you can see, this song, it got a lot of, hard hitting kicks, a lot of slappity slap, slippity slap, claps and hi-hats. And it's got some mid-range information there of obviously from the vocals and the melodic instruments, right? So I'm gonna demonstrate how this thing handles that. It's not really gonna be too much of like a super in-depth, But I've always looked at plugins on how they handle audio rather than how, um, rather than like just basically giving my own opinion off rip. My opinion always comes after the fact. So let's go ahead and run it. All right. So smart limit, you got the detector section here where you hit the record button and you play your audio and it'll determine, the best course of action to take and set its own preset. You got a drop down here of all the different styles of music. That is like basically the reference loudnesses and the reference, the average, a bunch of data collected between all the songs ever, I guess. Don't quote me on that. But they basically create an algorithm that bases the decisions that the AI makes to make your song louder or quieter. You got different sections right here where it's like kind of like an A/B thing. Let's say you set number 1 to a certain setting, but you want to see if you can do it better on a different setting. You can do that here with these numbers. It's basically like an A, B, C, and go all the way to 8. Preset menu. For some reason on the new M1s, the preset folder is like lost in somewhere in the world. Constant gain. That's basically like makeup gain or automatic gain compensation for A/B purposes. The delta, this tells you, or you'll hear exactly what parts of the audio is being limited. So like, let's say that kick or that snare goes over 0 dB, it'll let you hear that however much went over 0 dB. You have your metering section on all the way to the right here, and you can actually do integrated, short-term, or momentary monitoring. Integrated is usually the one you want to go for, is the loudness of the overall length of the period of the song. Dynamics is tell you the dynamic range between the lowest peak and the highest peak. And then you got your gain reduction meter and then your true peak meter right here that tells you exactly what the true peaks were that were limited. You can actually also channel link. You can 100% right, or you can delink them completely. Setting menu, undo and redo buttons. What else here? And all the things are kind of integrated. You got your loudness, your actual LUFS. You also have your loudness range, and then you also have your dynamics meter, which is also down here. Okay, you can get rid of this view if you don't need it. Bring it back. You can actually do some distortion monitoring. So a little background on that. If you limit hard enough, even though it's a clean limiter, it'll still distort just because of the fact that it's pushing down these peaks basically back into the audio itself. So it's like kind of like what they call folding it in a sense. And that's a whole nother class about that. You have the quality check, and this is where the plugin gets really smart. As you're playing your music, it'll check and tell you, hey, here's how, here's the quality if we're pushing it this loud, or hey, back off. You should back off the limiter. And it'll also tell you here, hey, Spotify's gonna turn your music down or turn it up. You can actually also, I forgot to mention, you can choose which streaming platforms to reference. So if you want to make your songs loud enough for iTunes, boom, you need to be hitting on average throughout the whole song -14 LUFS. And then you can do that for all of them. I typically go with Spotify loud, because let's face it, it's close enough. So I'm gonna delink these again. Demi, what's good, buddy? What's goody? So back to the limiter. I'm gonna go to, let's just go to the hook again. Oh yeah, and the GUI is resizable. You know how I feel about that. So that's great. I'm just go to the hook where the 808s and all the kicks and everything start hitting hard, and we in there. You feel me? So let's run with it. I'm gonna set. Oh, you can actually. I keep forgetting stuff. This is how you set your gain and your actual limit threshold. And you can actually adjust the attack and release of basically how aggressive the limiter reacts to the incoming audio. All right, let's run it.
Tell me it's anatomy. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him coughing. Boy, I'm on that ass, it can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. Yeah, you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, cause I see him copy. Boy, I'm on.
Interesting on the decision it took. It's not as like aggressive as I thought it would be. But let me try running it again during like maybe the second half, because it does get quieter during the first half. So let's try that.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, cause I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. Yeah, you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching.
1 dB. Interesting. What's this button? I don't even know what this button does. Maybe that's I don't know. Maybe it's that indicates that it's figured out its detection value. I don't know. Let me try it again.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, cause I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the look.
1 dB, which is weird. It's kind of interesting because we still have plenty of headroom to get louder.
Holograms on the scan.
I wonder if choosing the LUFS, like the target value, that affects the decision made here to go louder, which is interesting. So I'm gonna type in my own. I typically let's go 9 dB. Can I even type it? It's not. Or wait, maybe it's just my Okay, I'll just drag it. So 9 dB is, let's say I want it that loud. Let's see what decisions it makes now. I was like confused, confusing me because I was like, why ain't you changing? So now I think I understand.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me.
Interesting. I don't know why it's not doing what I think it's supposed to be doing. Let me try. I wonder if this is a glitch. And I can't completely blame the software because Monterey, I got the new MacBook. It might just be acting a little funky. Let's see if it does it again.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. Yeah, you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, cause I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no.
You can see that it's telling me, hey, back off, you're above your target.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me.
Now you can hear the delta. The delta is what we're hearing. It's actually getting limited.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. Yeah, you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, cause I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall.
We're pretty much right on target there, which is pretty cool. I'm still kind of curious why it won't make a decision. Maybe I didn't choose let's see, maybe I didn't choose the right genre. Let's try contemporary, see if it makes a difference.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no real.
It's kind of weird right now. It's not doing what I thought it was going to do. But I think it's pretty dope. You can see like what it would do. It kind of shows you. But I wonder if it's because it's already kind of like hidden where it would be, where it's supposed to be hidden. So let me see. What if I drastically turn down the volume and then leave my target value?
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy.
It does determine on how loud to turn it up. But I think because it's already like I did a lot of like the loudness portion before the limiter. I usually try to do that before my limiter, and then the limiter does very little. But now I see why it only made incremental changes, because it's smart enough to detect, hey, you got some loudness already going on, or even the low end distortion is probably like a bit too much. So let's mess with these controls here at the bottom, and let's see what they do as this thing saves. Okay, here we go.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing.
It like definitely solidified that bass a bit.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they.
Right, thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee.
Yeah, can I put good math on YouTube? Let me know.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no.
So what's interesting about this is that I think there's a lot going on in the background, because look at what the description says. This knob right here, balance, it says tame resonances. So I wonder if it's got like a soothe or smooth operator, or like dynamic EQ going on in the background. That's wild. That's wild to just to knock that down to one knob. Crazy.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no real, won't fall, shine, don't glow. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop. Hologram.
You can definitely hear the crunchiness in that kick when you change the style. So let me let's see what happens when we reduce these. Let's see how aggressive we can make it, because I wonder what the limits are here.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no.
That's kind of crazy, because we might even be able to use this as a parallel processor. Man, how do I get this thing to reset? Bye. The control, command, something? I don't know. Whatever. It's easy enough to just drag it down, and it kind of like locks itself at 0 at certain intervals. Yeah, this is kind of dope. I did use it on another like a song that I'm working on currently, and it was kind of interesting at the perceived loudness I was able to achieve. Is incredible. Like, it was almost too loud, but it wasn't like, it didn't sound bad. It was just too damn loud. There's a difference when you get a limiter and you make that joint just sound bad because you're limiting so hard, but it didn't sound bad. It was just way too loud. It was kind of interesting. That's a weird problem to have.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turned into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like
probably err on the side of like understanding what's going on before you hit this and turn on the saturation, because it can get kind of gritty or a little bit too gritty. I've already got a Verimue, which has a lot of like grit and character to it. And probably some other like effects like for, yeah, I got my console. Um, oops. I got my console here set to the Alpine desk, and it's already got a little bit of crunch going on. So it's better to not, better to understand how much you actually need before engaging this saturation knob, because you can see it can get pretty nasty.
Look grams on the scan, cause I know they watching. Drip turn into splash, yeah, I see him coffee. Boy, I'm on that ass, that can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't.
How is everybody today? Talk to me. What you want to know? What you want me to put this on? I pretty and let oh yeah, I forgot to check. Let's look at the performance. All right. This thing wow, is it even on the list? Hold on. Okay. 7%. All the functions within this take up about 7% of your CPU, which is not bad at all. That's actually really good for a limiter that does so much. And it has true peak limiting. So, and true peak limiting takes a little bit of oversampling and a little bit of look ahead. So let's see how much look ahead it actually affects, right? So right here, how do we look ahead? It adds latency. So right here at the bottom, let's see what happens when I turn or disable that. Okay, it adds a good chunk of latency. So be aware of that. It has to be able to think before it can process. And in Studio One, you can actually see in the performance monitor exactly the number of latency in milliseconds that it's adding. And that's per plugin. So, this is actually not too bad from what I've seen in other plugins and in other plugins that are doing much less. So that's pretty interesting. Let's take it to another joint. Let's take it to the next verse here.
Won't let up, I can't let up, I won't let up. You haters choke on my dust, it was dark gray. Everything was dark gray. Couldn't reach for help cause I had 10 feet in my face by myself and out of state. Felt out of place.
So now it's telling me like, yo, hey, you need to cut this up, DJ. All right, let's go ahead and cut it up. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and cut it up.
Won't let up, I can't let up, I won't let up. You haters choke on my.
Now also take it for a grain of salt, because now at this point there's no 808. I'm pretty sure when the 808 comes back in, it'll be like, yo, you need to chill.
Won't let up, I can't let up, I won't let up. You haters choke on my dust, it was dark gray. Everything was dark gray. Couldn't reach for help cause I had 10 feet in my face by myself and out of state. Felt out of place, said I wasn't gon' hustle, but it's money to be made. Yeah, I fuck them hoes, bro, Koya won't be played. From that life I thought I'd never get away, I had to change. Glow stick, can't be no glow stick. Yeah, I'm on my shine shit. Florida, Arizona, California, shine blind, bitch. I ain't talking bling, I'm talking me. Had to let you know that I'm one of a kind. I need 30 hands the way these blessings is flying. Don't got a copycat.
This thing is super smart. It's super smart. So it knows that I'm like compressing ahead of time. So it's like, hey, your dynamic range is a bit like crazy. It's like you have very little dynamic range. How about you back off your limiter a little bit? Okay, smart limit. You right. Maybe I was compressing too much. Now it's giving you these hints like, hey, to make your song sound more dynamic, back off your compression just a tad, and then go ahead and engage me when you fix that issue. And that is dope. I'm actually impressed with how smart, like the feedback it gives you is incredible, actually. I thought it was just like, hey, it's too loud, or hey, it's too quiet. It's actually telling you, hey, you're loud or you're quiet, but also pay attention to your dynamic range. You're squashing it now. How about you don't squash it? This is it. This is hey, what's up, MBI? I'm not comparing it to any other limiter right now, but you know what? Since we brought it up, Let's go ahead and do that. Y'all know my favorite company is Brainworks and Plugin Alliance. Might as well bring up that BX. Oh shoot, not the DBX. Let me go to True Peak. And might as well bring up the Pro L 2. I'm trying to use all AU versions because it seems that they're more more compatible with the current software. So let me go. I'm gonna put oversampling on 2. And let me see how much actual latency this might add. Let's see, maybe I can compare it. Turn that off. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. That's why I'm tripping. Pro L2, how many? So yeah, I mean, it's not a huge difference, but oversampling on 2 times with the Pro L adds 65 milliseconds of latency. Let's see what it does when I turn it down. Okay. Oh yeah, it definitely like pushes it to the bottom of the list wherever it went. I gotta turn it back on. Duh. I turned it off. So it's about 65 milliseconds of latency. And that's just with, regular shit going on. The CPU, 2, 3. But let's go ahead and make it work. All right. So I'm gonna set this to 4. I think I had the other one on 4. Output -1. And then we're gonna do the same on the other one. Let me make sure smart limit. Oh, smart limit was 4.4. Let's just do it across the board here. And then do 4.4. And then ceiling, let's do 1. Turn this off. Go ahead and turn all these extra stuff off. The release I had on auto, but I'm gonna keep it at like maybe like 1 point. Let's just do around 30 milliseconds of release. Okay. 75% channel link. I don't think there's channel linking on the Pro L or delinking. I really don't believe. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is. Let me just turn that off. Or actually 75%. 75% since we're doing it on all of them. And we finna get to it. Okay, 250 milliseconds. Let's bring that down. 500, let's bring that down. I think I put it on 50. Around 70, whatever. I'm trying to make them as close as possible. The only one that doesn't do that is something else like this. Yeah, the only thing I can control on the BX is the release time. 29. Let me put this on 29. And then smart limit. Let me go ahead and make that. Let me get rid of this for now. 29 and 100. I don't know. It really doesn't matter because we're gonna see how they sound anyway. And put this one on 100. All right, let's roll with it. Let's start with the smart limiter, and we're gonna run it.
Won't let up, I can't let up, I won't let up. You haters choke on my dust, it was dark gray. Everything was dark gray. Couldn't reach for help cause I had 10 feet in my face. By myself and out of state. Felt out of place, said I wasn't gon' hustle, but it's money to be made. Yeah, I fuck them hoes, bro, Koya won't be played. From that life I thought I'd never get away. I had to change. Glow stick, can't be no glow stick. Yeah, I'm on my shine shit. Florida, Arizona, California, shine blind, bitch. I ain't talking bling, I'm talking me. Had to let you know that I'm one of a kind. I need 30 hands the way these blessings is flying. Don't gotta copycat, it works. Everything in my favor and I'm getting reimbursed with no purse. But when I say it's God, they tell me it's the universe. Holograms on the scan cause I know they watching. Turn in the splash, yeah, I see him copy. Boy, I'm on that ass and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching.
Okay, so off rip, I'm hearing that the Pro L lacks in low end compared to the other two. It seems a little bit mushy. Um, while on the BX limiter and the smart limit, they seem more solid. Um, I'm hearing on the Pro L though, like the hi-hats come through a little bit better than the BX limiter. The BX limiter hi-hats sound mushy. Not to say that they're like, it's like a huge like difference, but they sound a little bit less aggressive on the BX limiter. The smart limiter is like in between the both of them. And quite honestly, I in this song, I prefer the smart limit. I gotta be for real with you. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna run it again. Let me can I make this GUI smaller? I don't think I can make it smaller. Oh yeah, maybe I can. I could at least do this. And then I'm just gonna keep these up. Make this one smaller. And we're gonna, I'm gonna let you guys see exactly what's going on here. Pin this up there. It's kind of hard to do it with these types of plugins that have like big GUIs are great, but sometimes I guess that's my only complaint. I mean, which is not really even a valid complaint, to be truthful. Oh yeah, let me turn off the bass control and the balance. Ooh, I gave it a little bit of extra points because I had this. Oh, maybe my opinion will change with those off. Let's see. Let's see what happens. All right, let's run it. I'm gonna play it on the hook again. Oh, let me put my. There we go.
Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Trip turn into splash, cause I see them copy. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. And you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Trip turn into splash, cause I see them copy. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't glow. And you know. Holograms on the scan, cause I know they watching. Trip turn into splash, cause I see them copy. Boy, I'm on that ass, and can't nothing stop me. Through the looking glass, ain't no carbon copy. Like me, no. Real won't fall. Shine, don't.
I don't know about y'all, but I love the way the kick drum come through on the smart limiter. The top of that kick drum is not like super crunched out, and it doesn't sound like the low end's getting sucked away. It actually just sounds like it's there and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Even when I turned off the advantage that I gave it earlier, it still just sounds better. The low end is definitely handled much better on the BX limiter and the smart limit versus the Pro L2. Now, it may just be on this song and these specific frequencies that we're listening to. Like, the key of the song determines where, frequencies hit. Maybe at a lower frequency, this limiter fails. You know what I mean? We never know until we run it through a bunch of different sources. But I can say for sure that smart limit is incredible. Mainly because of the feedback it gives you. I have to give it tons of points for that. Bunch of feedback to help you limit smarter, not just so that it does it for you, but to help you make better decisions. I think that's what I like about smart tools. It helps you make better decisions rather than just doing the thing for you. So I'm very impressed. This was a great birthday gift from one of my friends. Hooked me up with the smart. I mean, it's on sale anyway. It's only like $65. Wait, 65 euro. That's probably like what, $79 US. So it's very affordable right now. and that's on sale. I think it's 179 real price, regular price. I can't remember, but right now, if you're interested, it's a good time to get it. Um, I mean, I got tons of limiters that we can compare this against. Just let me know which one you wanted me to try it against, and I'll let you know if I have it. Um, yeah, no problem, brother. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think? Let me know. I'll stand by. Oh, I heard about this. I heard about the Tokyo Dawn Lab stuff. I just never got into it. Nice. Do you have any preferences against what you've heard today between the three of these? Let me know for sure, cause I'm actually really interested to hear what you guys heard, or if you heard even the same thing that I heard. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, my signal. Hold up. Something happened. Even my GUIs went away. That was creepy. What the? Yo. That was crazy. Hold on. Let me bring it back. Wow. So this is what a plugin looks like when the GUI's not working. At least in Studio One. At least you can still use it. Hey, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. It's a good day to be alive. I finally made 31. You know what I'm saying? I need to figure out how to display my chat on here so you guys can see both Facebook and YouTube chat. And figure that out eventually. Oh, I got you, brother. I got you. yo, hey, chill. I ain't no baby. I've been around a little minute, you know what I'm saying? Been around a little minute. Shoot, I mean, while we at it, I mean, it's alive. Let's try. Let me try doing another song. Maybe there's another one I can use. Let's try a different genre, maybe. Um, hmm. Don't judge me when y'all see my folder, cause there's a lot of projects that I started, but I never saved. So half these don't got no name on it. Mm. Oh yeah, let's try. Uh, let's try a boom bap. Hopefully all the plugins work. Again, this was on my old computer. A lot of the VST3s don't work on what? Okay, I guess they do. Hold on. My mix. Oh yeah, nah. See, yeah. Get off me. Stop calling me. Yeah. All my VS, I gotta like basically do a whole new mix. My mix window's tripping because I got it on different display. Yeah, this is a bad example. But you can see I was using the BX limiter, True Peak here. Dang, I don't know if I got one because I never went back and checked all my songs after switching to this MacBook. So, um, let's do Dirtbag. Let's do Dirtbag by my boy Swig. Let's see. Hopefully, there's no telling what's gonna come up. Oh wow, that's pretty. Oh yeah, see all my dang. It's crazy right now. It ain't even gonna sound right if I played it because all my hard work done went down to Drizzy. So just a fair warning to you all trying to make the switch to Apple right now. VST3s, bruh, they are hit and miss. So I've been trying to switch everything to AU or just make sure that the VST3s that I do have are like you see that? I gotta redo my licenses, dog. Yeah, maybe not today. Maybe we'll do it another day, but whatever. So bottom line though, I think right now my new go-to limiters, like I gotta be honest, the L2 is moving to the bottom every time something more innovative comes out. It seems that to me the L2 is just getting beat. It's a lot of it's based on preference, of course, and maybe the L2 will work on the song better than than the other ones will, just because of the how it handles the audio information. I think personally, the L2 is like now it would be number 3 or 4 on my list now. I gotta be honest. The L2's been out a while and they haven't really made many updates to it. But they do that because it just works, and a lot of studios do that. So a lot of studios use it. So if you update too much, you might screw a lot of people's sessions up. NBA, it's incredible, man. A lot of people prefer the Fab Filter Pro L2. And for me, I mean, it's great. It's a cool plug-in. I mean, it's the GUI's nice, but it never like added that mojo. It was almost like it was too transparent. Like when I would limit stuff, it would be I use it for utility rather than to like finalize a track, or a song. You know what I'm saying? So it was more like clinical to use the Fab Filter because it was just too it's not aggressive enough, or it doesn't add enough character. I have to go pick a whole like 3 or 4 other plugins to get more character. When the BX limiter, you get some character right out of it, or you can add it using the XL knob very slightly. And then you got the smart limit, which has saturation and a balance knob, and it has bass control. It's just, I don't know. These features are just starting, and now that the smart limit's here, it'll help me make better decisions, because there have been times where before I made it even to my master, I've already compressed the song enough to where all I need to do is just turn it up, but I lose my dynamic range. It doesn't feel, everything feels kind of mushed together. And so after a long day of mixing, it happens because you can't really tell. Your ears get tired. It's a true thing. Your ears not necessarily get actual fatigue, but your ears do this thing where they protect you from loud noises, and the way you hear things change. So just having that extra tool in there saying, hey, you might have overcompressed. You might want to revisit that. Now I got something checking me, because I'm in here by myself most of the time. So I need something to check me. So it's always good to get checked sometime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree for sure. But yeah, I just want to jump on for a little while, talk about these limiters, talk about the smart limit. And I want to apologize also. I'm supposed to have been streaming like more consistently, doing more videos, but my capture card was tripping. Brand new Elgato capture card. And then this new one I got, it's Elgato. I decided to go Elgato again. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but It's all that's in my town for real. So instead of the USB option, I got the one that plugs directly into your motherboard. So if you're trying to stream, get one that can, if you can afford it, get one that plugs directly into the motherboard, because the data transfer is that much faster, that much more reliable, and super compatible. All right, NBI, hey, preach. Hey, thanks, man. I'll talk to you later. Y'all take it easy.